I'm not a crook.
Welcome to LawBite. The following is for entertainment purposes only.
I'll never tell a lie.
It is not legal advice, not even close. And now for the very finest in idiotic legal news and commentary. This is LawBite. It's that time of year. You can pretty much guess what I'm going to tell you to do, or at least hope that you'll do, and that is vote. Vote, 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 vote. There's only one time of year where the politicians actually care what you think or what I think, so take advantage of it. It's also a privilege that we have in this country that obviously many do not, so, use it. Speaking of voting, there is a new measure in Oregon that is about how we vote. What I'm talking about is Oregon Measure 117, and that is about ranked choice voting. Now, what is ranked choice voting? Now, here's how it works. All right, let's say that there's 3 candidates on the ballot. Now, you think, okay, I really want my vote to go for her, but if she's not going to win, I want my vote to go to that guy. Now, ranked choice voting says that you can do that. You just rank them in order, and if your number 1 can't win, then number 2 gets your vote. Now, why this change? Well, right now, and if you look at the previous scenario, your number 1 vote, if they can't win, it just gets thrown away. It doesn't count. It's kind of lame. It also results in a bunch of candidates who might be winning by under a 50% of the vote, basically under majority. Okay, now the next question you got to ask about this measure is who's in favor of it and who is opposed to it? Because you learn a lot about it just by finding this stuff out. Now, one of my favorite statements in opposition was from this Republican state representative named E. Werner Reschke. And he basically said, you got to vote down this Oregon Measure 117 because voting's too complicated already. I mean, we don't need to make it more complicated. Right. Because voting is too hard. Filling in that little bubble next to the candidate of your choice, it's just too much. And if you were to ask me to do any more than that, I'm probably going to have a mental breakdown. So overall, I just can't believe that this is what he said. I mean, that's the best you got, is that voting is too complicated? Are you f***ing kidding me? Maybe just get rid of voting altogether. I'm kind of sick of democracy. All right, so who is in favor of this Oregon Measure 117? Well, it's generally Democrats, and it's mostly because of those fringe parties, right? Like the Green Party. It pulls the votes away from the main party so much that a Republican can end up winning. I mean, remember back in 2000 with Gore v. Bush and Ralph Nader running under the Green Party, and many people saying that he sucked too many votes away from Gore. So the Democrats are generally in favor of this because the current system dilutes their voting power and sometimes causes them to lose, which, of course, the Republicans like. Also, voting is hard, man. But from a practical standpoint, what do you think? With the ranked choice voting system, you can, for example, vote for a non-Democrat, non-Republican candidate and not worry that your voice won't be heard or that your vote will go in the garbage because 2 major parties have hijacked our political system. Now that by itself has my interest. Until next time, this is LawBite. See you then.